Alrighty guys, y'all were begging for an update reaction, so an update reaction we are going to get. This is my second video of the day. I know that's crazy, but y'all wanted to see it, so let's go ahead and read the Merge Tactics update notes together all the way through. Get ready for a new Merge Tactics season. For new Merge Tactics seasons. With rulers from across the kingdom, skins that make you stand out, and more of your favorite characters joining the troop pool once you want to get yourself to Diamond League in no time. Seasonal reset, ready for a reset. Merge Tactics is now a seasonal game mode, resetting your star steal and road progress with each monthly update. So it is going to reset. I think we are all going to go to 0. I don't think we're going to go back to like 3,500. I think it's all going to 0. New Merge Tactics seasons will kick off the week before a new Clash Royale season begins. Okay, so this is something I noticed with their wording here. They didn't say New Merge Tactics resets. They said New Merge Tactics seasons. So are we getting new content every single month or just a reset? This makes me think we might be getting new content every single month, which would be insane. The week before new Clash Royale season begins, bringing with it new rewards and new content like rulers. Okay, so yeah, new rewards and new content every single month. This is huge, guys. This is huge. This means they have plans for the future to keep this game going. You'll also receive a Merge Tactics badge to show off the highest league you've reached and display your dedication to the Merge Madness. Okay, a highest badge. A highest league badge, not a top 10k badge, not a ranked finish badge, a highest league badge. They can't do the ranked finishes in top 10k because of the bot farmers. And to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to push anymore on my main. We'll see. I mean, I definitely got cooked in my streams last night. And I didn't do too hot on my games I was playing this morning. But we'll see if I want to lock in and get to 5k. But again, there's really no point right now. It's going to be a whole lot more important next season if they have ranked badges. Next season starts on September 29th, my birthday. So get ready. Yeah, tune into the birthday stream, guys. In the morning, as soon as the season drops, we're going to be streaming. And then after I get home from work, maybe 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday, we're going to be streaming all night, celebrating my birthday and playing the new season. It's going to be sick. Make sure you're there. New rulers and skins. These new arrivals will be taking over the arena, in October and November. Don't worry. All rulers and skins unlocked during previous seasons will remain in your collection forevermore. So, I think they talk about it later, but we are going to be able to still play with Spirit Empress, but she's not going to be in the progression. So if you have not played Merge Tactics at all for some reason and you're watching this video, at least play to unlock Spirit Empress. That way you can use her next season. I definitely think she's still going to be better than Goblin Queen. Not sure about Loon, but again, I can't say until I've played with both. But yeah, definitely unlock Spirit Empress if you haven't. And then if you, what we will be able to do is buy the Spirit Empress skin next season, and that will allow us to unlock her. Okay, yes. Goblin Queen. Green or Grand, defeating an enemy troop grants you a 40% chance of spawning a goblin. Interesting. I don't know about this. By the way, guys, I did react to all this on stream, but I do want to like talk through all the same points that I talked through. Defeating an enemy troop grants you a 40% chance of spawning a goblin. This is going to be, I mean, it's just RNG, right? It's a 40% chance. I don't know if it's progressive, so I don't know if you're guaranteed to get 2 out of 5 goblins every 5 rounds, 2 goblins every 5 rounds. You might get 0 goblins every round, you might get 5 goblins a round. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, how that probability is going to work. Goblin Queen is back. She enjoyed her trip so much last year that she crossed the Emerald Sea to join the other rulers in the Merge Tactics arena. Elixir Loon. Endless Spring. Gain +1 elixir per turn and +1 team size. I don't know about this. I don't think it's going to be better than Spirit Empress. The team size thing, yeah, it's going to allow you to have more comps, but with the new comps that are coming out, we're all going to be able to have like max 3-star comps regardless. So I really don't know what this is going to offer or what this is really going to do for us, but we'll see. All hail the master of Golden Elixir. Elixir Loon has finally emerged from his eternal slumber to battle out in the arena, but not till November. He needs time to stretch. So obviously it's going to be another month before we see him anyways. New skins. In addition to these fearless new ruler skins in Confetti can be earned by leveling up rulers with ruler cards from Starsteel Road, same as this season's free to play. You can also purchase them from the shop. This month, our featured skins include Astral Empress and Malevolent Queen, which will come with custom confetti to sweeten the deal. I'm buying every skin. This season, you'll be able to collect Royale King and Goblin Queen ruler cards from Starsteel Road. If you weren't able to get Spirit Empress from Starsteel Road last season, you can unlock her by buying the Astral Empress skin. Elixir Loon will also be getting a special skin with his release in November, Aqua Loon. So yeah, if you don't want to have to spend money, play Merge Tactics to get Spirit Empress this time. These skins are actually kind of sick though. It's kind of tough. New troops and traits. 7 new troops, 7, have entered the Merge Tactics arena alongside 3 new traits. First, let's meet the rookies. New troops, 2 elixir troops, skeleton dragons, undead and ranger, splits to create a new skeleton dragon after every few attacks. That's going to be kind of good. Wizard, fire and mage, throws a fireball at enemies in the area. Electro giant. Electric and Avenger summons an electric field around himself, dealing damage and stunning nearby enemies every second. Musketeer, Noble and Blaster, a tanky gunner who pushes 3 enemies back every few hits. That's kind of cool. Baby Dragon, Fire and Blaster. Burps big fireballs that deal damage in a wide area. Electro Wizard, Electric and Mage, shoots lightning with his hands, stunning multiple enemies every few seconds. That's kind of crazy. Witch, Undead, and Avenger, and these are the 4 elixir, yeah. Every few seconds, she summons skeletons with a 50% of her max HP and attack damage. New traits. Throwers have been reworked into blasters. 3 new traits have been added, and all traits will now be activated in groups of 2, 4, or even 6 with some modifiers. Take a look. So blasters gain +1 range and extra damage based on distance. 2 troops is plus 10% damage per hex. 4 troops is plus 20% damage per hex. Okay, that's fine. Electric, after 10 seconds, lightning strikes all enemies once and stun troops 3 times. This is going to be crazy. I already made this prediction last night. I think Electric Ace is going to be insane because Ace still has Golden Knight and Bandit, right? I think it did keep Bandit. It's just Ace Assassin Bandit is. Not Golden Knight. It's a Mega Knight and Bandit. So there's going to be a ton of stuns, plus striking all stunned enemies extra because it's Ace is a 4 and Electric is 2. I think it's going to be insane. Okay. Each strike deals plus 15%, or no, yeah, each strike deals 15% max HP damage, which is a lot of damage. Fire, gain stackable bonus damage upon enemy's defeat, 40%. I mean, it's a 2 out of 4, it's not gonna be that crazy. Or it's a 2 troop thing. Strongest enemy troop is turned into a harmless rabbit for some time. 8 seconds, that's kind of insane. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of crazy. Never fear the ability, no, that's gonna be crazy for like pivoting at the end. Like say they have a max, like a 4-star bandit, you just go to this with your mages and you can just cook his bandit. That's gonna be insane. Ability bars. Never fear the ability bars here. The ability bar will fill up as each troop's special ability gains momentum. The following troops will have ability bars below their health bar. Bandit, Goblin Machine, Mega Knight, Royal Ghost, Musketeer, Electro Giant, Electro Wizard, Skeleton Dragon, and Witch. So all those are the abilities that are now going to charge up instead of be attack based, it looks like, which is going to be interesting. Don't know what I think about that. Changes. So long, Bomber. Bomber's now has found a few personal matters to tend to for now, but you never know, he might be back someday. Barry's going on vacation. Assassin, Avenger, and Ranger traits can now be activated with 2 or 4 troops in battle. Executioner switched from a thrower to a blaster, which is just a text change. Spear Goblin, thrower to blaster, same thing. Bandit is no longer an Avenger, she's an Assassin. Valkyrie is no longer an Avenger, she's a Juggernaut. And P.E.K.K.A is no longer a Juggernaut, he's an Avenger. So, the Juggernauts are now going to be Valkyrie, God Machine, Knight, and Skeleton King. And the Avengers are going to be P.E.K.K.A, Queen, P.E.K.K.A, Queen, it was, yeah, Electro Giant, and who was the last? P.E.K.K.A, Queen, Electro Giant, and Witch. That's right. That's gonna be insane. Yeah. Electro Giant's a man, though, right? Wasn't that whole thing about them being women? Who knows? Trait changes. Clan no longer heals with teammates with 4 active troops. Heals 60% max HP and gains plus 6% hit speed, so we are getting a clan nerf. Frontline nobles, not any troops, will take less damage, while backline nobles, not any troops, gain bonus damage. New activation stats for 6 troops and certain modifiers. I think they just killed nobles with this. Not super happy about that, but I don't know. Yeah, because then the rangers aren't going to be nearly as good with nobles. Undead, new activation stats for 6 troops and certain modifiers. Curses 4 enemies, max HP cut by 70%. That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. I don't know how the modifiers are going to work. So obviously, like if you have the trade dummy, you're going to get an extra undead, but then you have to get like maybe like 4 2-stars and like a 1-star of the same troop to activate the 6. I don't know how that's going to work actually, because I thought they had to be different troops, but who knows. All aces gain plus 20% hit speed at combat start. Your strongest ace becomes the captain instead of the strongest troop with the highest merge level. That's going to kill ace. No more 4 ace Golden Knight, no more 4 ace Queen. It's just going to be like your Bandit or your Mega Knight or whatever. Captain gains plus 40% bonus damage. Captain gains plus 60% bonus damage and for 50% HP of damage dealt. Brawlers gain more max bonus HP and no longer heal enemies or teammates at 4 active troops, plus 50%, plus 100%. Ranger buffs are now activated at 2 and 4. Don't really care. Juggernauts and allies behind them not only have a shield, but are also immune to control effects when shielded. That's crazy. So they're immune to CC, I'm guessing that means. Assassin buffs are now activated at 2 and 4 troops instead of 3. Avenger buffs are now activated at 2 and 4 troops instead of 3. New modifiers. Each new league you reach now adds 2 new modifiers instead of 3 to the pool, with new modifiers added every season. Which is fine. Not too mad about that. So we'll just go over the new ones. Elixir Festival gains plus 2 elixir per round. That's fine, just a bit more merging. Endurance Training, all troops gain plus 40% HP. I don't think that's going to be crazy, because if all troops have it, then like what's really the point? It's going to be harder to kill. New Last Stand. The last troop standing gains plus 200% damage. That's going to be insane. Chaos. When troops merge, they become a random troop of plus 1 elixir once per round. That's going to be horrible. I'm not looking forward to playing this modifier. It's just going to kill your entire comp. Troops gain Master Arena. Troops gain plus 100% HP and 50% damage if they stay on the same tile from round to round. That's going to be kind of cool. A lot of, got to pay extra attention there. Start with a dummy with undead and noble traits. So that's going to help with the 6 out of 6. Definitely. Coaching. Bench troops gain plus 100% damage and 50% HP next round. That's going to be kind of crazy. So there's going to be a lot more pivoting, a lot more comp swapping during games, I think, during this modifier. Monster Drink. Combat start. Lowest HP troop gets bigger and gains plus 200% HP and plus 100% damage. That's kind of funny. So we're going to have like massive spear goblins and stuff. Okay, new modifiers coming in November. Swift Tile. A special tile appears on the board, giving its troop plus 100% bonus hit speed. Okay, guys. So remember in the leak where I saw the big like PNG of all of the different colored tiles, as well as like different troops and stuff? That makes so much sense now because the tiles are actually going to have effects on the game. One punch, but this is November. Every troop's first attack in each round gains plus 300% damage. Yeah, Pegasus will be insane. Mystery Shop. Shop's rightmost troop will always cost 3 elixir, but will be a mystery until bought. Interesting. Devil Snap. Troop in the rightmost bench slot will be auto-sold for 2 times elixir and removed from the game once per game. Interesting. Huh. Thanos Snap is what it should be. Okay. Changes and improvements. When spectating, enemy troops will stay on the top side of the screen as you are about to battle them, so you get the exact enemy troop positions instead of a mirrored version. Hallelujah. No more like flipping it in your head. No more whack math to figure out, what's your lineup going to be. Super easy to spectate now. Troops in the shop are now in random order and no longer ranked from lowest to highest elixir. That's going to be interesting. You can't just spam the left troop over and over again to get a ton of merges and some modifiers, but I don't think it's going to change too much. Bench troops won't be auto-deployed if your team size is below the max number of troops at combat start. I'm okay with that. It just means that you got to be paying more attention. You can now see how many bench troops your opponent has, so an empty bench means it's really empty, but opponent's bench troops will still be hidden to keep you on your toes. Here you can kind of figure out who's blocking you, so once somebody dies, you'll be able to kind of cycle. Like, say this guy has 4 troops on his bench, and then he dies, and you're waiting for that 4th queen. Well, then you can assume that if he's the only guy with troops on his bench, he's the one who's blocking you on the queen. So as soon as he dies in the middle of the game, you can cycle and find that queen. More detailed polishes for the battle phase transitions, such as a noticeable countdown timer for the last 5 seconds of the deploy phase and frenzy time visual hint. That's going to be nice. And then a lot of UI polishes. Don't really care about those. Elixir Collector from the modifier can now be sold by tapping the sell button on its details page. It's insane that they took so long to do this. Keep an eye on our socials for more new and exciting content coming up. We're always eager to hear your feedback, so let us know what you think about all the changes, new content, and what you'd like to see next. Keep ruling and merge on the Clash Royale team. There you go, guys. New season is here in 2 days. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be streaming. There's gonna be even the next week with the normal Clash update. There's a ton that's going on there. So huge updates coming to Clash. I'm super hyped about it. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about. Let me know what you think the new meta is going to be. Let me know if you think they missed anything. Maybe they should have balanced some troops. I don't know. I think everything's honestly pretty balanced right now. Definitely the balances that came to the modifiers are going to help stop things like Bandit and Queen from being so insane. But let me know what y'all think. I'm super hyped. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see y'all in the next one.